Hello everybody, it's BWildcat2 here, back today with some more Road to the Show featuring Chris Deas here in MLB 13 The Show. The Dodgers have placed him on waivers, and he has been claimed by the Baltimore Orioles.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Minor League pregame show as we've got International League action coming up just moments away. But before we get there, let's have a look at today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Chris Deas is in that spotlight, as it was announced today that he's been added to the club's 40-man roster. He'll remain in the minors for now, but he could be making a move to the show sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and whether he gets the call in a day, a week, a month, or a year, knowing his organization has his back is a big confidence boost. Now, that's for sure. Every team looks at their 40-man roster as the group of guys they think can contribute at the big league level right now. Clearly, this organization sees him that way. I expect to see him come out every game motivated, trying to prove he's ready.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show.
So Chris is now a Baltimore Oriole. You saw it there. Struggled in his first game, so got to take some BP, hopefully get a better result in this game than he has been in the past couple that he's played with Norfolk. You see he's got 2 singles already that I didn't show, but he's being intentionally walked here in this at-bat. And so he's a member of the Orioles, went 2 for 3 on that game, as we're playing for the Norfolk Ties, the AAA affiliate for the Orioles. Just hoping to get out of this slump that we've entered since the start of this year, actually. Since we were placed on waivers, we've been struggling ever since then. So maybe one of these days we'll get back up into the majors. But you know, I mean, we're just gonna keep it down here in AAA until we get a call up. So hey, there it is. We get called up to the Orioles on April 24th. A team injury to Nick Markakis will put us up in Baltimore for the start of this campaign. Well, not really the start of the season, but you get what I mean. We're making our MLB debut in Chicago against the White Sox and Chris Sale, the tough left-hander. So we're going to take some extra batting practice and hope that helps in our debut, our first Major League start. Here's Matt Vasgersian with more info.
Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Chris Deas is our focus. Having just been called up, he'll be starting and making his Major League debut in this one. Steve, tell us a little bit about what he's feeling right now.
Well, Matt, making your debut in the show is a very satisfying and exciting experience for any player. You work your entire life to reach this moment, and when you finally get there, it can be really overwhelming in a lot of different ways. Not only are you dealing with your nerves, but also everything just seems bigger. The stadium, the crowd, the pressure, it's all amplified at this level. And for this guy, he just needs to remember he's earned his way here, and when it comes right down to it, it's just another baseball game.
All right. Pre-game festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
Alright, so here we are in U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. The Orioles at 7-8 and the White Sox at 6-9 here early on in the month of April. Or, well, now actually we're nearing the end of April, but still early on, way early on in the season. Unfortunate for Nick Markakis, but hey, I'm happy that we're in the majors now. We're in we're playing first base again for our first Major League start. And here comes our first Major League at bat. Chris Deas, welcome to the show, facing off against the tough left-hander Chris Sale. So it'll be interesting to see how he does here as he steps up for the first time. He's got a 1-2 count with 1 out in the top of the first, 1-0 Baltimore already, and Chris is going to swing and miss at that devastating changeup. Told you, Chris Sale is a nasty left-hander now. It's 2-1 Chicago in the 6th, 2 out, 2-2 count, runner at second in a 2-1 game. Chris hits that one high and deep to right center field. Could it be? His first Major League hit is his first Major League home run!
What a special way for him to start out his Major League career. His first Major League hit is also his first Major League home run. Not many players can claim that.
So safe to say that collecting your first hit and home run with one swing of the bat, well, that's pretty sweet. Let's hope they can get out there and claim that ball for him as a souvenir, because he's going to want to keep that in his trophy case.
You can put it on the board. Yes, finally his first major league hit is a home run with the Baltimore Orioles. Who would have thought that? In fact, they're so scared of Chris now they're intentionally walking him in the eighth, and Baltimore will go on to win this one 4-2. Come back for more Chris Deas as we're in the major leagues now here with the Baltimore Orioles. It should be good from now on. See you guys.